With Doubtnut, get instant video solutions to all your maths, physics, chemistry, and biology doubts. Just click the image of the question, crop the question, and get instant video solution. Download Doubtnut app today.
Hello everyone. So question here is the which of the following is generally not a role of the minerals in plant. So here some role of minerals given in these options. We have to find the incorrect one from these options. So talking about the minerals, in case of plant, there is a 17 minerals which is required by the plant. And these 17 minerals are differentiated into two kinds. First is the micronutrients, micronutrients. And the second one is the macro, macronutrients. So these micronutrients are those which is required by the plants in the less quantity or less amount, and these are required by the plants in the large quantity, as their name suggests that they need in macro quantity. Okay, so example of such ions and elements are like in micronutrients we can include the iron, manganese, okay, then nickel, and as well as molybdenum and some chloride and zinc. Okay. Next here element in case of the macromolecules or macronutrients such as the carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, and nitrogen, and apart from this the magnesium, sulfur, and potassium. Okay, as well as phosphorus here. So coming back to the options here, first is the participate in various metabolic activities of the plant through their effect on enzymes. Okay, so here this statement is correct. Why? Because in case of the plants, there is some enzymes, there is some elements which play a role in the activation of some enzyme. We can take example of here magnesium. Okay, magnesium ion plays important role in the activation of the Rubisco enzyme. Okay, Rubisco enzyme. So we know that Rubisco enzyme is required for the fixation of carbon dioxide in plants. So this statement here becomes wrong. This statement here becomes absolutely correct. Next is the some elements regulate the permeability of cell wall. So here this statement is incorrect. Why? Because cell wall is already permeable. Okay, it doesn't need any regulation of the elements to make it permeable because it is already permeable. Regulation of the elements regulates the permeability in case of the plasma membrane. Okay, so some elements are required to regulate the permeability of the plasma membrane. For example, calcium ion is required. Okay, calcium ion is required for making plasma membrane permeable for some elements of some substances, so that they can enter into the cell easily. Okay. Next is the some are required for the maintenance of the osmotic pressure of the cell. So this one is also correct. Cell is the internal part of the cell. Okay. Here elements are required such as the potassium ion and chloride ion is required for the maintenance of the osmolarity. Okay, osmolarity in case of the cell. Okay, as well as they also participate, these both participate in the opening and closing of stomata. Okay, so here this one is also correct statement. Next is the some participate in the electron transport system, bubble action, and electrical neutrality, etc. So here this statement also true. Why? Because we can see that in the electron transport system, which also known by the name electron transport chain, which take place in the cell, mitochondria, and here some protein complexes is found. Okay. Here some protein complexes can be found. Okay, and these protein complexes are formed of the some elements such as the ferrous sulfide. Okay, and second one is the copper center. Okay, so these are both is important for the regulation of the electron transport chain. Next is the buffer action. So these are also required for the buffer addition and electrical neutrality, which means that the net charge of the ion should be 0. Okay. So here, this statement is also true because ions are or minerals are responsible for the change or maintain the charge on the elements or ions. So the right answer for our question here is the option number 2, which is incorrect statement in case of the minerals. Okay. Thank you.
For class 6 to 12, IIT JEE and NEET level. Trusted by more than 5 crore students. Download Doubtnut app today.